Protecting biodiversity and preserving ecosystems are vital for maintaining ecological balance. Efforts to conserve endangered species, combat wildlife trafficking, and establish protected areas are ongoing. Education and awareness play a crucial role in promoting sustainable practices and fostering a sense of responsibility towards the natural world.
Observational data has revealed that the Milky Way is warped and has flared edges, but scientists have been unable to explain why until now. Astronomers have conducted calculations that provide a complete explanation for this phenomenon, and there is strong evidence suggesting that the Milky Way is surrounded by a halo of dark matter that is not aligned with its center.
With increased reliance on digital technologies, cybersecurity is a critical concern. Protecting sensitive data, preventing cyber attacks, and safeguarding privacy are paramount. Governments, businesses, and individuals must stay vigilant, implementing robust security measures and promoting cyber hygiene practices to mitigate risks in an interconnected world.
Global urbanization is a significant trend, with more people moving to cities in search of better opportunities. This rapid urban growth presents challenges such as housing, transportation, and environmental sustainability. Urban planners and policymakers are working towards creating smart, livable cities that prioritize efficient infrastructure, green spaces, and social inclusivity.
Most of us spend on average 1,800 hours per year in our jobs, and will work for about 40 years before retirement. When you consider the amount of time spent in the office, you soon realize how important it is to feel a sense of achievement at the end of the day, rather than just meeting financial objectives.
Extroverts tend to move quickly and try to influence situations directly, while introverts give themselves time to develop their insights before exposing them to the world. Extroverts are happy making decisions in the thick of events, while introverts want to reflect before taking action. A level of competence in chemistry is essential to the professional practice of material conservation. An understanding of scientific concepts and a basic scientific vocabulary enables the conservator to understand conservation problems, treatments, material techniques in a systematic and quantifiable way, which can be communicated not only to colleagues in the profession but also those from other disciplines.
For graduates looking to give something back, volunteering, either in the UK or overseas, is a popular option. Voluntary projects can cost anything from nothing up to a few £1,000s, and with that in mind, it is essential to look into the project carefully before signing on the dotted line.
Tissues are grouped together in the body to form organs. These include the brain, heart, lungs, kidneys, and liver. Each body organ has a specific shape and is made up of different types of tissue that work together. For example, the heart consists mainly of a specialized type of muscle tissue, which contracts rhythmically to provide the heart's pumping action.
Building meaningful relationships is fundamental to human happiness and well-being. Whether it's with family, friends, or romantic partners, healthy relationships provide support, love, and a sense of belonging. Nurturing relationships requires open communication, trust, and empathy. Investing time and effort into building strong connections enriches our lives and provides a support system during challenging times. In cases where standard therapies fail, a medication called Zen-101 reduces seizure frequency by more than 50% in some patients and sometimes eliminates them altogether, a new study shows. Unlike several treatments that must be started at low doses and slowly ramp it up, the new drug can safely be taken at its most effective dose from the start, the authors say.
The air taxi market is almost ready for takeoff, with companies such as Boeing, Hyundai, Airbus, and Toyota building fleets to have commuters flitting through the sky. Europe and the US have both drafted new rules to pave the way for air taxis to begin operations within the decade, with Australia's Civil Aviation Safety Authority, COSID, to follow suit.
Traveling is an exciting way to explore new places and cultures. It broadens our horizons and fosters understanding between people from different backgrounds, from exotic foods to stunning landscapes. Every trip creates lasting memories. It's an adventure that enriches our lives and teaches us valuable lessons about ourselves and the world around us.
Dreams are the landscapes where our deepest desires take flight. They are the whispers of our subconscious, revealing hidden aspirations and fears. Dreams can be elusive, slipping through our fingers like sand, or they can be powerful motivators that propel us forward. They are the canvases on which we paint our hopes and aspirations. Children as young as 14 months old will spontaneously help others for no reward. But a study of 3 to 5-year-olds found that although they would spontaneously draw pictures, if they were given a reward for drawing pictures, then later they wouldn't make any drawings unless a reward was offered.
The colonial institution has a lengthy and illustrious history that dates back over 200 years. Many of the persons who have worked here are scientists themselves, such as Albert Einstein. He produced breakthroughs that made it simpler to produce and use electricity, allowing us to do things like switch on lights, cook dinner, and play video games on consoles.
Aquaculture, also known as aquafarming, is the farming of aquatic organisms such as fish, crustaceans, mollusks, and aquatic plants. Aquaculture involves cultivating freshwater and saltwater populations under controlled conditions. Yet this landscape, which appeared so alien and confronting to the white settlers and explorers, had been home for thousands of years to indigenous Australians for whom the plains, ranges, and deserts were a sustaining, spiritual, and integral part of their existence. The term voice and text are multifaceted. Both have a wide range of meanings in everyday speech and academic usage. You may encounter that are used in a variety of ways in connection with different subjects, and they won't always mean exactly the same thing.
The majority of early pictures in the gallery's care are by unknown artists, and fundamental questions, such as when, where and why they were painted still remain to be answered. Through the application of scientific methods, this has potential to unlock a key that will allow us to determine answers to these questions.
Culinary arts is the art of preparing and cooking food. It encompasses a wide range of skills and techniques, from knife skills and flavor balancing to plating and presentation. The culinary industry includes many different types of establishments, such as restaurants, cafes, bakeries, and catering companies, and offers a variety of career paths for aspiring chefs and food professionals. People are constantly learning from others without even being aware of it. Social learning avoids laborious trial and error. The wheel does not have to be reinvented each time. But where does this ability come from, which forms the basis of cultural learning and consequently for the evolutionary success of the human species? Even without a central brain, jellyfish can learn from past experiences like humans, mice, and flies. Scientists report for the first time they trained carabin box jellyfish tribe Doliacistophora to learn to spot and dodge obstacles. The study challenges previous notions that advanced learning requires a centralized brain and sheds light on the evolutionary roots of learning and memory. Researchers show that weather plays an important role in determining wine quality. By analyzing 50 years' worth of wine critic scores from the Bordeaux wine region in relation to that year's weather, the researchers showed that higher quality wine is made in years with warmer temperatures, higher winter rainfall, and earlier, shorter growing seasons.
Mona, he depicts a woman with a mysterious smile and has become one of the most famous and iconic works of art in history. The painting's enigmatic expression and subtle details have captivated viewers for centuries and inspired countless interpretations and analyses by art historians and critics.